Okay, I'm going to re-record all of this because I would rather not have that desync issue, and I did a few goof ups, and it's just really unprofessional. I had re-recorded this a third time, synced, except I had the frames set to play back way too high. So, talk about a massive desync. So let's do this the right way this time. For good. Let's start it once and for all so I can stop filming the beginning of this freaking game 5,000 times. We're going to go ahead and start a new game before I get ahead of myself. Start a new game. The last file is from the previous very horribly done videos, so don't worry about that. I'm going to use my real name here. Some people seem to have an aversion to using their real name for stuff like this, but I don't know, I'm a pretty social guy, I really could care less. So, alright. While this does the whole intro, I'm just going to say a few things about myself, again, and why I'm doing this Let's Play, again. My name is Mike, I'm 19, I'm kind of like a pseudo gamer, like I game, but it's like I do lots of other things, so I'm not bashing anyone out there. I'm just saying, just don't get that whole stupid, overrated mindset of how gamers are all people that don't do anything. That's a horrible mindset to have. Honestly, nerds are like one of the best things to be nowadays. It's awesome. I love it. But the reason I am doing Secret Evermore is because it's my third favorite RPG for SNES, really. The first two being Chrono Trigger and Final Fantasy VI. However, a Let's Player known as H.C. Bailey is doing those two, and I greatly enjoy his work. So I look forward to watching those as he completes them. So instead of doing those two, I figured I'd do this one. That way I can have some fun with it. You know, I know a good bit about this game. Then again, I know a lot about Chrono Trigger and Final Fantasy VI as well, but plus, it's kind of more of like an action game. I don't have to edit out battles and all that crap. So, it's a lot easier for me. So, yay. Yay for simplicity. Supposedly. That's what I thought when I first made this, and there I found it freaking desynced like mad. But, I'm hoping, praying, whatevering to someone, something, somewhere that this is going to sync this time. Because I have recorded the starting part of this game like 4 times. I've done the little grinding part at the start of the game we're going to get to here very shortly, like 3 times, and that is the most painful grinding part in the game. It's retarded. It makes me want to cry tears of blood. Tears of blood, people. Anyway, enough about that. This game is very similar to Secret of Mana. Very similar. The battle system is almost identical. Secret of Mana has a slightly more diverse battle system as far as weapon selection goes, but I like this game's magic more. Some people don't like it because you have to actually find ingredients and stuff, but I kind of like that. So, you know, to each their own. We'll get more into this game's magic system later on as we get the first spell, which won't be for probably a few episodes, but when we get there we'll talk about it. Not right now. Whew. I enjoy this game's plot much more than Secret of Mana's. Unfortunately, I will get to this later because we have a machine to break. Yes, a machine to break. Because for whatever reason, this dude likes to break machinery. Well, it's either him or it's his dog. Case number 1. Dog chews on cord. Here in a second. Give him a moment. He's getting hungry. Oh, there we go. Now he's chewing on the cord. The wires. My bad. I'm sorry. Wires and cords are very different things, didn't you know? And now electricity shoots us, and we die. Game over. No, not really. Too early for that? I think so. So we land in some futuristic place, and some butler with a monocle and red beard says hi to us. Don't know what it is about monocles, but I don't know. People with monocles just kind of come off to me as, like, uppity, I guess. I just don't really see a point in monocles. Wear glasses or contacts, for God's sake. But, you know, it's a game, so yeah. So this very nice, friendly butler is going to get us away from harm and lead us to a safe place. And not introduce us to his little bearded friend over here. What an antisocial dick. Okay, fine. We'll just keep following you then. After you. So he leads us into this chamber, which I'm sure is full of happiness. Or some version thereof. However, before we inspect this, I guess it's a treasure chest, but like I don't know what it really is. It like a pod? What is that? Like it kind of looks like a robotic spider with a very large circular body. Well, whatever it is, we are going to first explore the ring window. This is how this game cycles through your statistics, your items, your weapons, all that jazz. Each window's pretty self-explanatory. This one is used for your, basically, your AI settings. For example, there's some points in the game where we will be playing as the dog. At that point in time, if you want to set the guys, well, the boys, okay, Mike's AI, then you can set it here. I usually don't because very rarely do I play the dog when both people are on screen. There's almost no reason to. However, you can change the dog's AI. The search area is basically telling him to prioritize finding ingredients over fighting. I usually put him right here, which means he'll still fight if there's plenty of creatures around, but he'll still kind of prioritize searching. That's just my playstyle. Some people probably go all the way fight. I really don't know. But that's just how I do it. This number right here tells the AI what attack to use. As you kill more creatures, note, kill, not damage, kill. That's how your weapons gain experience. You kill. Your weapons will level up, and there is a total of 3 weapon levels per weapon. Unfortunately, the dog only has... Well, I'm not going to go into that because that's kind of a spoiler. But at this point in time, he only has 1 weapon. Obviously, his bite. So that's going to level up pretty quickly. But he won't use it unless we specify him to. So whenever he levels his attack up, we'll have to come into this window and switch the number to 2 or 3. And then as we get items and armor and stuff, I'll show you how to equip those and where they're located in the ring and so on and so forth. But for now, let's open this thing. And we get a bazooka. Nothing like random bazookas lying around and random things. And the nice butler led us to a room with pretty mean-looking robot things. So, when life gives you bazookas, fire them. And miss. Brilliant. Ow. Got you. Where are you at? Also, if you check on the bottom of the screen, you will see a percentage. That is how much of your base attack is charged. I recommend not using any attack other than 100%, simply because it's so ineffective compared to the other versions. As you can see right there, it did 4 compared to 203. Big difference. Very big difference. There's a few exceptions to that rule, and I'll note them as we get there, but for the most part, prioritize 100% attacks. And we now have a dog that barks strangely. Foreshadowing. And he breaks it. Yep, that's right. We just broke our escape pod. We're gonna crash somewhere and probably die. However, considering this game is only about 5 minutes in, we'll probably live. Epic fall-on sequence, go! And we come out, and we took no damage from that fall. Yes. And we lost our bazooka. Well, that was short-lived. But we may find another one later in the game. Who knows? I feel like I've said all of these things many times before, and that's kind of because I have. Oh well. Oh, and that's our dog. Or perhaps a demon. I mean, it's got red eyes. So we're going to use our surefire way to tell dog from demon. We're going to have him fetch a stick. Everyone knows demons can't fetch sticks. And he brings back a bone. Demon. Our canine is now a demon. Lovely. And with that, I am going to stop right here and continue in the next video. Hopefully, if this syncs up correctly, which I'm hoping to God it does. So, with that, adios and have a fantastic day.